They've got first down from the 31. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Achane. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3. Achane again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They go play action on first. He's going to push one deep down there. His first throw is an interception. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Williams to throw on third. Hits his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Putting a receiver in motion. On fourth down, it's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Has a hole left, room to run. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They run the counter to Achane. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 4th down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. They're going for this. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They motion the tight end over. First and 10, they're going to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be second down.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a two-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They'll run here on first down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's dropping. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Simple dive up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now here's Williams. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's Williams. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins blowing them out now, 34-zip. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Hits the 20. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. It's the Dolphins, who are facing 2nd and 14. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back now, pressure on its way. Taking his shot deep down the field. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's got room to roam here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try with the wideout. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
The throw is caught. And in for the Miami touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now we're on the counter. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Williams on the play action. Searches from pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Williams from the gun. He's got it to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut into the lead by another point. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw. He throws a bullet to the... This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Now Williams. They connect for the first. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on first. Hits his running back. Here he goes again. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
2nd and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Motioning one of the tight ends. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Quick throw right side. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. Again, he's got room. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And they send a man in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw here on 1st down. Looking slant route, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They are throwing it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Orlando.